All right, welcome back, guys. This video here is going to be on um, basically some storage for this thing. I was trying to figure out how I could put something on this bike to where I could tote some stuff around, whether it was my lunch for when, like, say, when I ride this thing to work or whatever, something I could put my lunch in, or possibly something to drink. I wanted something that I could at least fit a 2 liter in. That I would be able to strap onto this right here and actually have some kind of a compartment that I could put stuff inside of. So I'm going to show you guys what I came up with. I went to Harbor Freight earlier and picked up this bag. This is a Voyager tool bag. So this is item number 61467. So it's got some pockets on the outsides of it. Both sides. It's got 3 pockets. And then it opens up pretty big. You could fit quite a bit of stuff down in there. So it does have a pocket on this end, on the inside. And then it also has one down here on this end. See if I can get some more light in here for you guys. It's got a pocket on each side. And then it zips up. And I wanted something that I could fit quite a bit of stuff in, but it doesn't look too big for the bike. So we're going to go ahead and set this thing on here and check it out and see exactly what it looks like as far as size comparison. So this was $7.99 at Harbor Freight. So that's perfect, in my opinion. Anyway, that's perfectly fine, size-wise. It's not too big for that rack, and it pretty much covers the whole rack for the most part. So I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna hook this thing on here, and we'll go from there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to use my soldering iron and just do a couple holes down in here. Do a couple holes down inside of here with the soldering iron. That way the material doesn't fray up on me real bad as far as coming apart. And what we'll do is we'll just zip tie it from the inside down here around a couple of these bars. We'll do like 4 zip ties, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. That should hold that thing on there just fine. Most of your weight is going to be going weighing downward in the bag anyway, so it's not like anything's going to be pulling on it. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out what I'm going to do here, and we'll come back to the video. All right, so I got my soldering iron here. This thing's good and hot. What we're going to do is we're going to do 2 holes here and 2 holes here, and then same thing down on the bottom. We'll do 2 holes and then 2 holes, and I'll show you guys how I'm going to hook this on the bike. So this is the bag long ways, and we're just going to do just a big enough hole just to be able to put a zip tie through there. And we're going to do 2 of those. So this bag was $7.99 at Harbor Freight. This is the best thing you could ever use on this as far as doing your holes. You want to make sure you don't poke through the sides or anything. All right. So there's our 4 holes. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put my zip ties. Put my zip ties in the bag. From the inside. So, well, actually, I'm going to have to come in. I'm going to have to come in from the bottom first. Like this. And then back out. Back out through the hole. We'll do it just like that right there. I don't know how good you can see that. Let me grab my light. So that's how my zip tie is right now. Go ahead and do this bottom one. Usually when I ride, I usually have a backpack that I just keep on my back, but this will come in handy if you just want something just to throw some stuff in real quick and not have to fool with anything. You can just put it in here and zip it up and call it a day. All right. I thought I had 4 zip ties out here. I guess not. All right, so now we're going to go on to the bike. We're going to set this on the bike and get this thing hooked on. All right, so I'll get this thing to hold still for a minute. So right here, these back 2 are going to hook on this back bar right here. So it'll be one here, one over here. And then on this side, the back 2 will be on this back bar right here, one here and one here. And you could even do some more on the middle bars if you really wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to need that much on there. Another thing you could do too is get some of those fatter zip ties. They have some real big zip ties you can buy. They're like 1/2 inch wide or 3/8 inch wide. Those would be really good for this also if you wanted something a little bit sturdier if you were worried about breaking off or whatever. I'm going to put these on loosely until I get all 4 of them wrapped around. Just to make sure everything's going to fit. All right, so you can see right here on the back where I put these zip ties, I put them on the inside of these prongs, and that'll keep those from sliding around as much. As far as sliding around the sides or anything. So there's the back. And then here's the front. Tighten these down. And I'll end up spinning these around to where these aren't facing the back right here, because these things are pretty sharp after you cut them off. So I mean, even right there, that's holding that on there pretty good. It does have a little bit of sway to it. I may go ahead and put one. Actually, I may do two on these sidebars just to keep this from moving up on the sides. I think I'm gonna do like one here, and then one here and here on this side, just to make sure she don't go nowhere. All right, so here's the side where I put my other two zip ties through, where I'm going to hook this around the sidebar. And then same thing over here. There's going to be two of them on this side. So keep in mind, guys, this is a $8 bag. So I'm not really worried about burning holes in it with a soldering iron. So there's probably 101 different ways you can hook this on here. This is just the way that I'm doing it. So if you got a better way to hook it on, feel free. Let me know how you did it. Maybe I'll use your idea and hook mine on that way. But for now, this is just the way I'm doing it. Another thing you could do is you could put some more material like on the outside or even on the inside and kind of double up on your material where you do these holes. And it will just make it that much more sturdy where you run these ties through here. All right, so here it is with everything hooked on. So this is what it would look like if it was just completely packed full of stuff. Keep in mind, most of the time, you're not going to have it like that unless you're really hauling a decent load of stuff inside of that bag. But for the most part, it's just going to be like that when it's zipped up. And then if you don't have anything in it, you can just zip it up and push it down or whatever. Actually, let's zip this thing up real quick and actually see what it looks like when it's all folded in. All right, so that's zipped up. And I'll probably get me some kind of a small little bungee or something. So that's just folded down there with nothing in it. That's perfect. You're really not going to get much better than that. It'd be nice if it was all black, if it didn't have that yellow stitching on it, but for $8, hell, I can't complain too much. Go ahead and take that tag off again. So again, that's item number 61467. So it has some small pockets on the outside. You could put some stuff. I don't know if I would want to leave anything really important on the outside. Somebody'd steal it, and then you got to risk it falling out also when you're riding. But for the most part, That's decent. So next thing I'm going to do is just see what I can fit in it real quick. I got a 2-liter in the house. I'm going to go grab it. Let's see if we can fit a 2-liter Coke inside of it. All right, so I got a full 2-liter Coke right here. Let's see if this will fit in here. Oh yeah, easily. Definitely. I can fit two 2-liters in this thing. No problem at all. Honestly, I could fit 4 2-liters in this. I don't know how good it would zip up, but 4 would be pushing it. You could throw 4 in it and throw you a bungee across the top or something. You'd be perfectly fine. All right, let's see what else we can throw in there with the 2-liter. See if we can fit a drill in there. Trying to think of what all I had laying around here that we could put in. Put the battery on this thing. Let's see if this will fit in there. Oh yeah, easily. Let's close it up. Oh yeah, no problem at all. It's perfect. I still got room in there. I'm gonna say that's a win, guys. For $7.99, anybody could pick one of these up. There's Harbor Freights all over the place. If you don't have one by you, you can just order one online. You easily put some lunch in here and a drink. You put 2 people's lunches in here and 2 drinks. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you liked the video. If you have any better ideas, feel free to comment and let me know. But for now, I'm going to roll with that for a while. Like I said, I'm going to get me a little bungee or something to go over the top of this. Just kind of hold that down for when it's empty or whatever. Not that it would hurt anything without it, but just to keep it low profile when I'm not using it. But yeah, that's it, guys. We'll see you on the next one.